What's going on YouTube? It's your boy United Buns One, bringing you another review on this week of Operation 7. This week I will be doing a review on a gun known as the Type 89. It's a very underused gun that's available at level 4, which means it's pretty early, but most people just overlook it because it's a low level gun. Right now I'm going to show you a little bit of the camo schemes that it has on the gun. They got your regular black, then they got your camo, like your brown camo. This nasty looking green camo that I really don't use. And they got this white taped up camo, which is like kind of like a winter camo that I use. Simply because only not a lot of guns have that white camo on it. And as for barrels, there's a 16-inch barrel and a 16-inch Cyrus barrel. But you can get more barrels if you change it to the carbine version. And that will give you two more barrels. It's the 14-inch silenced and the 14-inch regular unsilenced. I'm going to use the unsilenced one for the review just so you can get a sense of how the gun actually sounds. And I'm going to use the carbine foregrip because it makes this gun way better. It makes it almost like an M4 with a little bit less recoil. That's pretty much all this gun is. It's like a rehashed version of an M4. As for butt stocks, I don't really use this one because I'm more of a close range person. This stock increases the accuracy about 15, and it kind of makes the gun like almost a sniper like, but the recoil gets way out of hand if you spray more than like 4 shots. This one I would use because it adds a whole lot of control, but it takes the mobility down, and I don't like my guns being heavy. I like to move around and flank people a lot. This is the M4 stock. It adds 10 plus control, but it takes away the accuracy from the gun, and the mobility goes up by 1 point than a regular stock version of it, which is this. No, it stays the same actually. Yeah, they just add the control to the they take away 2 accuracy from it and add it to the control. But this is the one that I use, the Type F folding stock, because it makes it more mobile and it adds a decent amount of control and it keeps a little bit of accuracy. As for the magazines, I like using this one because it's the regular 30 round ammo clip, which is used on like almost every other assault rifle that carries a 5.2 round. But for this gun specifically, I like to use the 20 round magazine because it adds 5 mobility and it makes it gives you an extra 2 more extra magazines. It gives you 6 instead of 3, but one of them is going to be used, so it's going to say 5, and it makes the reload a little bit faster. For the sights, I don't recommend the iron sight on this gun. It just makes the gun really horrible unless you're like looking through a tiny little hole. The dot tech is okay. I don't really like that one though. I recommend it more for people that just got off the M4 if they haven't been playing the game for that long. This sight is kind of like using a UMP-45. I would use it only if you used the UMP-45 before, or if you feel like using something out of the ordinary. But this is a sight I recommend for this gun, seeing as you get this at level 4 for the M4A1, or if you don't want to buy it for the M4A1, you could buy it for this gun. It's pretty much the same sight on an almost same gun because this is just like the Korean version of an M16. As for these two sights, the sniper scope and the night vision scope, I have never touched on this gun because I just think it looks weird. And like, who uses night vision scope unless it's like really night vision, like it's a really dark map, which there's not really much of. The dark maps in this game aren't really that dark. They're more blue than they are dark. And now I'm gonna go to the range just to let you see how the gun's control and recoil and all that stuff is. Okay, so now we're here at the range. As you can see just by me walking, you can tell that it's lighter than an M4. Look how easy I can run, how easy I can lean. It makes it much quicker. It's almost the same mobility as a UMP-45, which is a submachine gun. And as for the recoil, this is why I say it's very comparable to M16/M4. It's like perfect recoil almost every time. But there's something unique about this gun that's not available on the M16 or M4 separately. On the M4, you only have the options of full round burst and single fire burst. But on this gun, you get 3-round burst as well, so it kind of makes it, you get people that use M16 could get used to it really quickly. And if you was going to use the 3-round burst function on this gun, I would recommend reloading first, so that instead of getting 20 rounds, you get 21, which will make the 3-round burst even, instead of having the last burst being a 2-round burst. And it's pretty good on 3-round burst too. I actually use that a lot. As for mid-ranges, it's pretty good, but considering that we're using the short-range barrel, it's gonna tend to miss sometimes. It's not gonna really go off target like that other bullet did. But it's a pretty good gun for medium range. You just gotta get lucky with the headshots sometimes. As for long range, if you're not setting it up for a sniper like role as an assault rifle, don't really try it, because even if I aim directly at the middle, the bullet will go anywhere else that I really don't want it to go. As you can see, much bullets didn't hit from that 20-round clip. Only about 5. And that's not enough to kill somebody from that range, because the damage goes down the farther it goes. As for close range, you can spray from the hip, but I really don't recommend it. If you aim down the sights and just spray at a person, the recoil is more manageable than it is than just like spraying from the hip. That's pretty much all you need to know about this gun. And now I'm going to just take you to see some real gameplay of the gun.
Everyone here! Equipment check! Whatever shit they throw at us, we always end up on top.